is the new EV3, the greatest car Kia has ever made and one of the very best EVs out there. To find out, I'm going to be putting this car through a series of tests. Let's give it a go, come on! Don't get in, elbow down. I'll test how good it is to drive and try not to crash. Whoa, auto braking for the win. I'll reveal some of the quirky features it has. Of course, I'm going to performance test it and see how practical it is. And finally, at the end of the video, I'll reveal my verdict on this car and play a little game to find out how it compares exactly to its competitors. This is the first time I've seen the EV3 actually, and I really like the look of it, especially the front end of it and these sleek lights. Yeah, it's a nice looking car. What are you reckoning so far, Jack? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. 7 out of 10 for me.
I guess it is like, you know, a mid-size electric SUV, so we can't get too carried away. But overall, for this kind of car, yeah, it's a win. I'm quite liking the inside as well. This is actually the mid-spec car and it seems like it's got loads of kit. I'm gonna actually delve a little deeper into it in a bit. Now this is a mid-size family car, but here in the back it feels a little bit tighter than I'd imagined. Knee room's tight, headroom. Let's try it with 3 people in the back. So James, jump on in. Come on, Jackie, you come in as well. Come on, come on, come on. Shut those doors. How are you finding it? Because you're over 6 foot, aren't you?
I think you can tell how I'm finding it. It's not great.
Yeah. Thankfully, the boot is a quite decent size, so it's 460 litres, which is bigger than most of its competitors. Now that does include the space underneath there, and I'm going to be actually seeing how usable this boot is in a bit. Has it got a front boot though? So I'm going to do a Volkswagen and just have no space under it. Go on, pop the bonnet. Come on, Kia, don't let me down. Ooh, yes, a little area there. It's got plenty of tech as well, so the infotainment system is all pretty clear, nicely laid out, easy to use. Got a digital driver's display there, and you can cycle through different menus and show different things. Plus, of course, you've got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto if you'd rather use that. Have a look at this. This is the first car I've ever seen with a QR code on it. Shall we check out where that goes? Let me just get my phone out. Oh, it's just some web page about responsible material design and how it's all eco-friendly and leather-free and classic electric car virtue signalling. Surprisingly enough, there is no QR code in here for the charging port to tell you how ethically sourced the battery is. Anyway, batteries are the most important things on electric cars. So the entry-level model gets a 58 kilowatt hour battery pack, but all of the versions get an 81 kilowatt hour battery pack. In this particular car I've got here, it's supposed to be able to give you 367 miles of range, but what's the real world range on it? So here we go, look, over 100 miles driving, various conditions, being reasonably economical, average 3.1 miles per kilowatt hour, doing maths based on battery size, real world range of about 252 miles, which is about 70% of the claim range. Not brilliant. Anyway, more on that in a bit, and what I'm going to do now is just reset the trip computer to 0, and I'm going to drive it like a journalist, and later on in the video we'll see what that does to the claimed range. Now let's have a quick look at what the Kia EV3 costs on CarWow. So the starting price is £33,000. There you can save an average of £1,000 off on this particular version with the bigger batteries, £40,000. And that got me thinking, do you know what? For similar money, I could probably buy a Golf R because they start at £44,000 and you can save £4,000 off one of those through CarWow. Why am I mentioning a Golf R? Well, because they are fast and everyone knows that electric cars should be fast. So the Kia EV3 has 204 horsepower and it's front wheel drive. Surely it's not going to be as quick as a Golf R though, because that has 333 horsepower. Let's find out. I'm going to time it from 0 to 60 with my specialist timing gear. Go into sport mode. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, launch. Oh, bit of wheel slip. Come on. Doesn't feel particularly quick. Oh, what's it going to do? What's it going to do? 7.79. Right, so not as quick as a Golf R and not as quick as some of its competitors, because here's the comparison times. Oh dear. But what's the performance of this car like if you're driving along and then suddenly need to overtake someone? James is going to time me from 40 to 70.
3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, Kia. 70.
That's 6 seconds.
Okay. But what about when it comes to stopping quickly? Let's do a brake test from 60 miles an hour. What do you reckon the braking distance is going to be?
37.
Yeah.
35.
35. See, I reckon it's going to be 34. 34 would be good. Let's find out. Come on, Kia, don't let me down. I've bigged you up here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, braking. Come on, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Stop! No! It was right. That's terrible. James, you were wrong. Jack, you were wrong. I was very wrong. It did it in 45 metres. To be fair, on the EV3, the conditions weren't ideal, though this is what happened when I braked a 20-year-old, rather heavy Bentley on the same road in similar conditions. Here we go. Bloody hell. Oof. Oh, it's okay-ish. 40 metres. Oh dear, Kia. There are some other things that aren't so great about this car. You see, while I love the fact that you've got actual physical buttons for the temperature control and the fan, the information for the climate control is hidden behind the steering wheel when you're driving. Look, can you see? Look round. Look, can you see they're all there with the other functions as well? What's that all about? Now, for £900, you can get a heat pump for this car. Now, it does cost £900 extra, though it's only available on the top spec car, which is a bit of a shame because in cold conditions like this, it can improve your range, according to ChatGPT, by about 10%, which means instead of like the 252 miles I was getting out of it, I'll get closer to 280. And that brings me on to which version of the Kia EV3 is the best. So I've gone on to CarWow, configured my ideal model, and if you want to see what that is and the saving through CarWow, then just click on the pop-out banner ping on the screen right now, or scan the QR code on screen, or find the link in the description. Poppy-outed door handles may look sleek, but I just don't like the way they feel. It's like tugging. The final thing that annoys me are the endless beeps and bongs. Here's a montage. Oh, but let's use. There we go. Shut up! However, it's not all bad. There are quite a few cool things about this car. I love how fast the windows go up and down. It's well rapid, and look at this. Even in the back, they go all the way down. Result. The USB ports there on the side of the front seats. I've also thought about this. Look, little holders there for the seatbelt button so it doesn't rattle about. The drive select knob there may look slightly phallic, but it's got everything you need in the right place. So look, you can even turn the car off and on there, as well as going forwards or backwards. Love that. Also like the fact that here on the steering wheel, you've got a configurable button, so you can shortcut to some menus that you pre-decide. And then these shifters here, they're not for changing gears. There are no gears. You can actually change the amount of regen effect. And this car has full one pedal driving. So when you lift off the accelerator completely, it will brake the car to a standstill, or you can pull and hold it and it'll go into automatic mode. And then it will actually use the radar on the front of the car to decide how close you are to the car in front and slow you down accordingly. This is quite interesting. Look, so you can slide this panel out here and it acts as a tray. Now you could put your laptop on there when you're waiting to charge and, you know, watch some films, or you could use it for just slicing your onions. You can also use it for enjoying your other electric car. You can also use it for a bit of arm wrestling. Elbow down. Ah. It's time to test the quality of the materials inside the Kia EV3 with my special tool. Oh, that sounds good. It's all soft there so far. A bit cheaper down there. Oh, these materials feel lovely. Dash. No, it's a hard plastic. Oh, that's soft. These kind of cars can be a bit cheaper feeling in the rear, but no, look, it's the same as in the front. Oh, I like these as well. They feel expensive. That's nice as well. Overall, I would say that the interior feels reasonably expensive. Right, now you're gonna see how practical the boot really is. So for this, I'm gonna need the help of James again. So James, look, you're not gonna have the false floor in its low setting. I'm gonna raise it up. Well, you need to get in that gap. Okay. Go on. Go on, you gotta fit. Just do your best. In fact, let's just move this out of the way first and I'll, oh no, you can. I don't need to do anything. Go and get in. So that all works, right? You're happy there, sort of. That's okay. Now let's try something else. Let me just remove this. Watch your head, sunshine. Because I'm kind, I'm going to let you have more space there. What's that like? Could you sleep there? Is enough space? It's nice and flat? Just about. Just about. Well, watch your feet. I think it's quite practical. Shall we see how easy it is to fit a child seat in this car? It's my first time of doing it, so let's give it a go. Come on. Doors open nice and wide. Oh, I found a problem already, but let's see. This is the issue I've got. Watch this. Oh dear. I'm going to have to move this front seat forward. James, do us a favour, mate. Get in that front seat. Okay, that's not great, is it? If you're changing your car, then you've got to check out CarWow, because there's nothing quite like knowing that you're getting a great price, both when selling your old car and finding a new one. CarWow makes all the stuff that's hard work about car changing, like the haggling, the no-shows, and the nasty surprises, a thing. of the past. Life-changing. Now, if you want to go to carwow right now, I'll put a link in the description of this video and the pinned comment. Alternatively, you can click on the pop-out banner appearing in the top right-hand corner of the screen now, or scan the QR code on screen using your mobile phone to go directly there. Car change, car wow. Now we need to find out what the EV3 is like to drive in town. The turning circle on this car is supposed to be 10.4 metres, which is insanely good, right? But let's just test it out. I'm going to do a U-turn here. Ooh, straight into it. Wow. That's impressive. Now let's see how easy it is to park this thing. All right, so here's the spot. Oh, watch me alloys. Oh, nice clear camera. Come on, mirror. Oh, the drive select there is so good. Oh, look at that, sweet as, nice light steering, okay visibility. Well, view at the back isn't great to tell you the truth, but overall quite good, nice mirrors and very light steering. That was so easy. Yeah, I know the space was quite big, but shut up. This mid-spec GT line car doesn't get some of the extra kit like you get on the top spec version, such as the blind spot monitoring cameras, which you have on the Kia EV6. Bit of a shame, but it is still packed full of safety kit. Oh, it's good.
Look at this, that's nice.
I thought he was actually commenting on the safety kit on this car, because that was really good, wasn't it? It just like spotting the vehicles behind me because I'm in reverse. He was commenting on the Porsche 911. Whoa, auto braking for the win. I'd have crashed into the back of that if it hadn't been for that system. Oh. The suspension on the Kia EV3 feels pretty smooth, but let's test it now. So James, if you don't mind, can you put that cup between your legs?
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is just fill it with water. Yeah, there we go. Let's fill that with water right to the brim. And now, to the very brim. Okay. There we go. Now, let's go for a little drive and see what happens. Now, I've let James take a bit of water out because I did overfill it, but let's see what happens. Oh.
Brake smoothly.
Well, I mean, oh.
I'm all right, you know.
It's quite a smooth car though, isn't it?
Yeah, so far I'm pretty dry.
Bit like your humour. Here we go then, James. This is a pretty crappy bit of road.
Well, it's already a little bit of dribble.
From the cup or from yourself?
From the cup. Oh.
Oh, it's bumpy here. Oh, I'm finding all the bumps, the potholes. Only to test the car, not on purpose.
Yeah. It's not very pleasant, really. Yeah, my bum's pretty wet.
It's impressive from where I'm sitting, probably less so from where you are, but I think it could have done a lot worse. Let's just do one last thing. Not bad. Right, let's check out the results. A little bit of water gone. Check out the damage. Oh dear. Bit of leakage, and oh my gosh, it looks like you've sharted yourself, James. Overall, not too bad. What do you think?
It's better than I was expecting.
Oh, well, there you go. Now, if you'd like to see James get wet again, make sure you subscribe to this channel. What we need to do now is a bit more comfort testing, and I'll tell you what, James, to dry your body out, why don't you put on the heated seat? You actually get heated seats in the front and steering wheel as standard on all models. Also, we've got adaptive cruise control as standard on all models with lane keeping assist. You can even change lanes for you as well. However, let's just check how comfy this car is when you're cruising at speed. So cruising at 70, it's reasonably comfortable because of the soft suspension. Though, what about noise levels? It seems like there's quite a bit. Can we just use your app to find out the decibels?
So yes, averaging around 70 decibels.
It's not too bad. In case you're wondering, the average dishwasher is about 70 decibels. How appropriate for an electric car. Actually, do you know what? My only slight complaint are the seats. They're not that supportive. Though you can get upgraded seats on the top spec version. I'd probably want those. I don't think this car feels quite as luxurious or comfy to travel in as a Volvo EX30. And if you click on the pop-out banner up there, or scan the QR code on screen now, or follow the link in the description, you can watch my full in-depth video review of that car. Now I'm going to see how the EV3 handles on a country road by seeing how closely I can keep up with my own BMW X5, which back in 2002 was considered quite sporty for an SUV. Let's go. It's actually all right, this. It's a bit floaty and doesn't feel that sporty, but it handles well enough. There we go. Once again. Whee! No brakes. Do you know what? It's not the sharpest tool in the box, but it handles well enough. I'm clearly holding onto his bumper boot because I've got all the warnings going, no, you might crash into the back of it. So it's not bad at all. Feels a bit loose, but it seems to hold the road as well as you need it to. And it's better handling than a BMW X5. Well, one from 2002. However, if you'd rather have another sporty feeling EV, then click on the pop-out banner up there or scan the QR code on screen now, or follow the link in the description to see my review of the Seat Cupra Born. It's not a Seat, it's a Cupra Born. Have a look at this. After driving it through those series of tests, over 34.5 miles, it's averaged 2.5 miles per kilowatt hour. When I multiply that up, it means real world range, driving it like that, 203 miles, which is how much of the claim range? 55%. Do you know what? I'm pretty impressed with the new Kia EV3, but how does it compare to its key competitors? Well, to find out, James and I are now going to play a game of what would Matt rather own? So go on, let's do it.
Okay, Matt, so would you rather have a Kia EV3 or a Volkswagen ID3?
This, easy.
Cupra Born?
This.
Peugeot E2008?
Oh, this.
Renault Megane?
This.
Smart #1?
Oh, this?
Volvo EX30?
Oh dear. Not this.